Hello and welcome back, dear students. Today let us discuss on the topic Indian monsoon. In the last class, we have discussed about climatic controls, factor affecting India's climates. But today we will be discussing about Indian monsoon and the mechanisms of monsoons. Okay, students, moving on to the next, that is the Indian monsoon. The climate of India is dominated by the monsoon winds. The sailors who came to India in ancient times first noticed the phenomenon of the monsoon. That is the nature of the monsoon. They took advantage of the reversal in the wind system as they came by sailing ships and the mercy of the winds. The Arabs who also came to India as traders named this wind as monsoon. As we all know that the sailors took the advantage. With the help of these winds, they reached India. And moving on to the next, that is the mechanisms of monsoon. In mechanisms of monsoon is number 1, differential heating and cooling of land and water, and number 2, shift in the position of ITCZ, that is intertropical convergence zone, and number 3, high pressure over Madagascar, and number 4, intensive heating of Tibetan plateau, and number 5, that is shifting of movement of westerly jet streams. And coming to number 1, that is differential heating and cooling of land and water. By this we mean that land absorbs the heat very fast and releases the heat very fast, and water absorbs the heat very slow and releases the heat very slow, as you can see in the figure, that is sea breeze and land breeze. And this differential heating and cooling of land and water creates low pressure over India and high pressure over the seas around it. Shifting of the position of intertropical convergence zone over the Ganga plain in summer, normally it is positioned at 5 degrees north of the equator and known for as equatorial trough. It is referred to as monsoon trough during the southwest monsoon season. The southwest monsoon season we'll be learning about in the next topic. As you can see in the figure, there you will see this easterly trade winds or the shift in the position of ITCZ. Why this is shifted is because during summer this ITCZ shift towards the Tropic of Cancer, and during winter it shifts back again to the Tropic of Capricorn. And the next, and high pressure over Madagascar. The presence of high pressure area east of Madagascar, the intensity and position of this high pressure area affects the Indian monsoon. As we all know that pressure moves from high to low. As we all know that the high pressure from Madagascar come to fill up the low pressure in India, and this also causes the Indian monsoon. And the next, that is intense heating of the Tibetan plateau during summer results in strong vertical air currents and formation of low pressure over the plateau at about 9 km above sea level. That is 9 km, the height of 9 km from the land. And we all know that the Tibetan plateau is a land which absorbs heat. As we all know that the land absorbs heat, so when this Tibetan plateau gets heated up, there it causes this strong vertical air current, and there is a formation of low pressure over the plateau that is 9 km above sea level. And next we have the movement of the westerly jet stream. That is the movement of westerly jet stream to the north of the Himalayas in early summer, and the presence of the tropical easterly jet stream over the Indian peninsula at 14 degrees north during summer. And next we have this ITCZ. By this ITCZ, we mean that ITCZ is a trough of low pressure in equatorial latitudes where the northeast and the southeast trade winds meet. This zone lies parallel to the equator but move north or south with the apparent movement of the sun. Okay, these intertropical convergence zones, it occur in the tropical areas, that is below the Tropic of Cancer till equator, and from equator till Tropic of Capricorn. And in this zone, as you can see in the figure, there is the intertropical convergence zone. And next we have this southern oscillation. How does it occur? Let us see. Moreover, it has been observed that changes in the pressure conditions over the southern oceans also affect the monsoons. Normally, the tropical eastern South Pacific has high pressure when there is low pressure in the tropical Indian Ocean. But in certain years, there is reversal in the pressure conditions, and the tropical eastern South Pacific Ocean has low pressure and the tropical eastern Indian Oceans experience high pressure. It means that is vice versa. When Indian Ocean has high pressure, the Pacific Ocean has low pressure. And in the same case, when Pacific Ocean has high pressure, the Indian Ocean has low pressure. Such a change in pressure conditions is referred to as southern oscillations. The difference in pressure over Tahiti in Pacific Ocean, that is 18 degrees south and 149 degree west, and Darwin in Indian Ocean, that is 12 degree 30 minutes south and 131 degree east, is calculated to predict the intensity of the monsoons. And the southern oscillations is connected with the El Nino event during a warm ocean current appears along the Peruvian coast in place of the cold Peruvian current. Therefore, this phenomenon is known as ENSO, El Nino Southern Oscillation Event. So what is this El Nino? El Nino, this is a warm ocean current that appears occasionally along the coast of Peru in place of the cold Peruvian current. El Nino is a Spanish word meaning the child. It refers to the child Jesus Christ because it usually appears around Christmas time. In Christmas time, around this Peru, this warm wind blows to the Peruvian coast, and this is known as El Nino, and this is also regarded as the child Jesus Christ as it appears during the Christmas time. And for your assignment, we have 3 questions. That is, number 1, explain the mechanisms of monsoons, and number 2, write down the following terms: A, intertropical convergence zone, and B, El Nino southern oscillations. Write down your assignments neat and tidy. Okay, dear students, I hope you are all fine, and I hope you all pay attention to the assignments given during these online classes. And I hope you also complete the assignments regularly and on time. And I hope you all stay safe and see you again.